Assalamualaikum and a very pleasant morning one and all present here. Today we are going to see what is endoplasmic reticulum. What is endoplasmic reticulum, dear? Girls, it's an organelle in the cell. Okay, endoplasmic reticulum is an organelle. It works as is a network of membrane-bound cavities, vesicles, and tubules. Okay, it distributes throughout the cytoplasm. It is concerned with the biosynthesis of proteins and lipids. Okay, endoplasmic reticulum is a network of membrane bound cavities, and it works it's a network of vesicles and tubules. It distributes throughout the cytoplasm, and it concerned with the biosynthesis of proteins and lipids. Okay, it is more concentrated in the endoplasm than in the ectoplasm. Okay, what is endoplasm, dears? Tell me, girls, what is endoplasm and what is ectoplasm? Okay, endoplasm is the inner dense part of cell cytoplasm. That is inner dense part of the cells. Okay, this is opposed to the ectoplasm, which is the outer layer of the cytoplasm. Ecto is outer layer. Okay, ecto is outer, endo is inner. Okay, inner and ecto is the outer layer of the cytoplasm, which is the watery and immediately adjacent to the plasma membrane. Now you know what is endoplasm and ectoplasm. It is the cytoskeleton of the cells. It is a cytoplasmic vascular system. Endoplasmic reticulum is a cytoskeleton of the cell. Okay, it's a it is a cytoplasmic vascular system, and it is the transportation system of the cell. Okay, endoplasmic reticulum is a membrane bound cavities. It's a network membrane bound cavity, and cells and connected to the nucleus. The membranes are slightly different from the cell to cell, and a cell's functions determines the size and structure of the endoplasmic reticulum. For example, some cells like such as prokaryotes, red blood cells, which they do not have an endoplasmic reticulum of any kind. Okay, that cells the cells that synthesize and release a lot of proteins. Okay, that cells are synthesized, and the cells are released lots of proteins, which would in need of large amount of endoplasmic reticulum. You might the cell, look at the cell from the pancreas or liver for good example of the cells with large endoplasmic reticulums. Okay, now according to the term endoplasmic reticulum was introduced by Porter, okay, in 1948. Porter is a scientist who termed the name and introduced the endoplasmic reticulum in 1948. Okay, according to Porter, the endoplasmic reticulum is a complex. Okay, the endoplasmic is a complex, finely divided into vascular system and extending from the nucleus throughout the cytoplasm to the margin of the cells. Okay, girls, do you understand? Now you clear the endoplasmic definition. Okay, it's a short definition. Then Porter, this network is more concentrated in the endoplasm of the cytoplasm. Okay, endoplasm of the cytoplasm. The name endoplasmic reticulum was proposed the term introduced by Potter, but the endoplasmic reticulum was proposed by D. Robertis Nonsing and says have coined another term, that is cytoplasmic vacuolar system. Okay, the scientist D. Robertis and says have coined another term, that is cytoplasmic vacuolar system for these membrane bound cavities present in the cytoplasm. It is a it is a cell organelle. Endoplasmic reticulum is a organelle in the cell. Endoplasmic reticulum is absent from eggs, embryonic cells, RBC, and bacteria, prokaryotic cells. Okay. In the simple endoplasmic reticulum found cells engaged and in lipid metabolism. It is well developed in cells which are active in protein synthesis. Okay. The space inside the endoplasmic reticulum is called lumen. Okay, girls, you know the structure of endoplasmic reticulum now. In the inside the endoplasmic reticulum, the space is called lumen. Okay, girls, did you understand? Okay. Now the classification of endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum are classified into two types. There are two basic types of endoplasmic reticulum, that is granular or rough endoplasmic reticulum, or a granular or smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, first one is granular or rough endoplasmic reticulum, RER. Second one is a granular or smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, the both rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum have the same types of membranes, but they have different shapes. Okay, they have different shapes. Rough endoplasmic reticulum looks like sheets or disc of pumpy membranes. Okay, pumpy membranes, while smooth endoplasmic reticulum looks more like tubes. Rough endoplasmic reticulum is called rough because it has ribosomes attached to its surface. Okay, understand, girls? Have any doubt? The double membranes of smooth and rough endoplasmic form sacs called cisternae. Okay, cisternae. What is cisternae, girls? Cisternae is or long flattened unbranched sac-like structure. Okay, it is arranged in parallel bundle. Okay, and their diameter is 40 to 50 microns. Cisternae have ribosomes on their surface and they are normally found in secretory cells. Okay, understand, girls? Okay. The cisternae protein molecules are synthesized and collected in cisternal space. That space I told you. What is means lumen. Okay. When enough proteins have been synthesized, they collect and are pinched off is vesicles. The vesicles often move to the Golgi apparatus for additional protein packaging and distribution. Okay, did you understand, girls? A granular and rough endoplasmic reticulum is a spherical granular structure, and it called ribosomes, and in that ribosomes are attached on the surface. Okay, this type of endoplasmic reticulum are called granular endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, the binding site of ribosomes on the RER, that is rough endoplasmic reticulum, is called translocon. Okay, it occurs in almost all cells which are actively engaged in the protein synthesis. Okay, which is actively engaged in the protein synthesis, and such as liver cells, goblets cells, and pancreatic cells, and plasma cells. Okay, it is in the form of flattened sacs. I told you na, there is. Okay, in the form of flattened cells. And a granular or smooth endoplasmic reticulum. A granular smooth endoplasmic reticulum act as the storage organelles. Okay, ribosomes are not attached with the membranes of this type of endoplasmic reticulum, so the surface of this endoplasmic reticulum is smooth. It is important in the creation and storage of lipids and steroids. Okay, steroids are a type of rinsed organic molecules used for many purposes in an organisms. Okay. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum occurs especially in those cells which are almost inactive in protein synthesis. It is well developed in cells that synthesize steroid hormones. Okay, it is a system of tubules. The endoplasmic reticulum present in retinal cells is called myeloid bodies. The endoplasmic reticulum present in muscle cells. Okay, muscle cells is called sarcoplasmic reticulum. They are not always about bounding the muscles mass of a weight lifter. Cells in your body okay, that release oils also have more smooth endoplasmic reticulum than most cells. The sarcoplasmic reticulum, or SR, is a variation of smooth endoplasmic reticulum. It is able to store many ions in a solution that the cell will need at a later time. When the cell will need that ions, they will take from that. Okay, it able to store many ions. When it does not make sense to search the environment for extra ions that may or may not be floating around. It is easier to have them stored in pack for easy use. Okay, when example, when you are running around and your muscle cells are active, they need calcium ions. The SR can release those ions immediately. When you are resting, they are able to store them for later use. Okay, see the structure of rough endoplasmic reticulum at work. Nucleus. Okay, rough endoplasmic reticulum RER was also mentioned in the section on ribosomes. It is very important in the synthesis and packaging of proteins. Okay, ribosomes are attached to the membrane of the endoplasmic reticulum and making it rough. The rough endoplasmic reticulum is also attached to the nuclear envelope that surrounds to the nucleus. This direct connection between the prenuclear space and the lumen of the endoplasmic reticulum allows for the movement, okay, of molecules through both membranes. Did you understand, girls, what are the classification of endoplasmic reticulum? There are two types. What are the two? Rough granular or rough endoplasmic reticulum, granular smooth endoplasmic reticulum. ribo- the ribosomes are attached to the surface are called of endoplasmic reticulum. The ribosomes are not attached to the surface. Okay, this type of endoplasmic reticulum called smooth. Okay, okay, did you understand now? The space. Okay. The process of protein synthesis starts when mRNA moves from the nucleus to a ribosome on the surface of the rough endoplasmic reticulum. As the ribosome builds the amino acid chains, the chain is pushed into the cisternal space of the rough endoplasmic reticulum. When the proteins are complete, they collect and the rough endoplasmic reticulum pinches off a vesicle. That vesicle, a small membrane bubble, can move to the cell membrane or the Golgi apparatus. Okay, some of the proteins will used in the cell for and some will be sent out into intracellular space. Okay, girls, and did you understand now? Have any doubt? Okay. Now the structure of endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum consists of three components, that is cisternae, vesicles and tubules. Okay, and the endoplasmic reticulum structure consists of smooth endoplasmic reticulum, nuclear pore, nuclear envelope, cisternae, ribosomes, rough endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, now cisternae. Cisternae are long flattened and it is unbranched sac-like structure. Okay, they are arranged in parallel bundles. Their diameter, the cisternae diameter is 40 to 50 microns. Okay, they have ribosomes on their surface. Cisternae are normally found in secretory cells. Okay, guys, see the structure of cisternae, and that the space is called lumen. Second one is vesicles. They are rounded and ovoidal structures having the vesicles diameter is 25 to 500 microns. They are found in abundance in pancreatic cells. They are found at the end of cisternae and tubules. Many vesicles are left free in the cytoplasm. Okay. Third one is tubules. These are smooth walled and highly branched tubular space having diverse form, and they have the diameter of 50 to 100 microns. The tubules normally occur in non-secretory cells like striated muscle cells. They arise from the cisternae. This membrane of endoplasmic reticulum is made up of phospholipid and proteins. Okay, it is constitute more than half of the total membrane of an animal cells. Okay, the membrane of endoplasmic reticulum is continuous with the plasma membrane, Golgi membrane, nuclear membrane. The lumen of the endoplasmic reticulum act as a passage for the intracellular transport. Okay girls, do you have any doubt? This is the structure of endoplasmic reticulum. See, this is the structure of cisternae. Okay, cisternae, cis phase. This is the incoming transport of vesicle, and the space in the cisternae is called cisternae surface, that is called lumen. Okay, secretory vesicles, that and the transphase, that is cis phase, and here transphase, newly forming vesicles. Okay, see, this is the structure of cisternae. Now this is the structure of vesicles. The vesicles are hydrophilic head and hydrophobic tail. Okay, and it's a aqueous solution. Okay girls, did you understand? This is the structure of vesicles. So see, this is the renal tube structure, but in the bending, that is tubule. Okay, that structure is, this is called tubule. Okay, this is the structure of tubule. Okay girls, now you understand now what are all the three structure, what is the structure and the three components of the endoplasmic reticulum, that is cisternae, vesicles and tubules. Okay, have any doubt girls? Did you understand? Okay. Okay girls, if you have any doubt, ask me, and take care. Allah Hafiz.